Hi guys, welcome back to a new video on percentage, that is on marks. We have already put a video on percentage based on marks part 1. Kindly go check it if you haven't checked it, because we have covered few unique problems in part 1, and part 2 also will be covering the problems which we left, the other type of problems which we left. So let's without further ado, hi, this is Harismita Rajkumar. Let's continue the video. Okay, so first question. A candidate has obtained a minimum 33 percentage of total marks to pass. He got 25 percentage. Okay, a candidate, in order to pass, a candidate has to get 33 percentage of total marks to pass. Okay, he got 25 percentage of the total marks and he failed by 40 marks. So he got 25 percentage and he failed by 40 marks. So what is the maximum marks is the question. So let us assume that the maximum marks be the maximum the maximum marks be x. Okay, so in which 33 percentage of x, 33 percentage of x is a pass mark. That is, he got 25 percentage of x. Okay, he got how much? He got 25 percentage of x and he failed by 40 marks, so plus 40. Okay, so plus 40 gives you the border passing mark, and this also gives you the passing mark, right? Now what I supposed to do? I'm just supposed to take this side. So 33 percentage of x minus 25 percentage of x is equal to 40. So 33 percentage of x is 33 by 100 into x. 25 percentage of x is 25 by 100 into x. So common, you can just write 33 minus 25 percentage of x is equal to 40. If you calculate the same answer only, you'll get. If you calculate by 33 by 100 into x and this, you'll be getting the same thing. So here you'll be getting 8 percentage, right? So 8 percentage of x is equal to 40. So 8 by 100 into x is equal to 40. So x is equal to 40 into 100 by 8. So x is equal to 500. So x is equal to 500 is your right answer. So I hope you understood it. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the mic now. I hope it is audible right now. Yeah. So now the x is 500. So this is your x. So I hope you understood it. Now let's go to the next question. Okay. Here, in an examination, 60 percentage of the candidate passed in English and 70 percentage of the candidate passed in mathematics, but 20 percentage failed in both. So 60 percentage passed in English, 60 percentage passed in English, 70 percentage passed in mathematics, and 20 percentage failed in both. If 2500 candidates passed in both the subjects, if 2500 is the total number of candidates passed in both the subjects, the number of candidates appeared at the examination. So I hope the question is clear. Kindly take a screenshot of it if you haven't if you are not able to zoom it and take it. I've zoomed it. Kindly take a screenshot of it. Now let us find people failed in English. So see, a candidate failed in English. So total candidate passed in English is 60 percentage. So candidate failed in English will be 100 minus 60, which is nothing but 40 percentage. So 100 minus 60 is 40 percentage is your candidate that is failed in English. I think it is lagging the screen and the, yeah. So now candidate failed in mathematics will be 100 minus 70, which is 30 percentage of the candidate failed in mathematics. So I hope it is visible. Now let us see that 20 percentage failed in both. So 20 percentage failed both. Okay, so candidate only failed in English, let us find. So candidate only failed in English. So English total fail is 40. In that, if you subtract 20, because 20 failed in both, so you'll be getting 40 minus 20, you'll be getting 20 percentage. Okay. Now, same way, candidate failed only in math. So candidate failed only in math. So already you'll be having 30 percentage. So 30 minus 20, you'll be getting it as 10, right? So 30 minus 20, you'll be getting it as 10. Now the student passed in both the subject. So student who passed in both the subjects will be student passed in both subjects will be 100 minus students who failed in both the subject, which is 20. 20 is 120 percentage student who failed in both the subject, plus student who failed in English and student who failed in maths. So who failed in English, student who failed in maths, plus 20 plus 10. So you will be getting that as 50 percentage. Okay. So 50 percentage of the student passed in both the subject, right? So what is the total? Okay, so 50 percentage. So now see, 2500 is the students who passed in both the subject. So 50, if 50 percentage is 2500, then 100 percentage, simply I have to multiply by 2. So 100 percentage, it is 5000. So 5000 is your original answer. I mean 5000 is your total number of candidates who appeared in your examination. So I hope you understood it. See, I found it. How did I find? I found the percentage of student who passed in both. So if I find that, I'll be able to find the I'll be knowing what is 2500 percentage. So in order to find 100 percentage, 100 percentage is the total number of students that we know. So for that, we are just multiplying by 2. 50 percentage multiplied by 2 gives you 100 percentage. So that gives you total number of students also. And this question, so kindly answer it on your own, or I'll just give a hint. So you just tell me, comment the answer below. Student who gets 20 percentage of the maximum mark failed by 20 percentage of the maximum mark failed by 5 marks, and another student who scores 30 percentage of the maximum mark gets 20 marks more than the pass mark. So what is the average required? So let us put a timeline where this is the minimum mark and this is the maximum mark. Okay, student 1, from he got 20 percentage of the maximum mark, but if this is the passing mark, student 1 failed by 5 mark. So here is my student 1, he failed by 5 mark. Okay, so in order to reach pass mark, he should be like 20% plus 5 gives you the pass mark. Same way to student 2. Student 2, he reached 30 percentage of the pass mark and gets 20 marks more than. So he gets 20 marks more. Okay. Now see, student 1 to get pass mark is, see, student 1 to get 20 percentage by 5 marks gives you passing mark. Okay. And student 2 gives you 30 percentage minus 20 to get passing mark. I hope you understood it. Now find the necessary percentage required for passing mark. If you find that, just I'll give you a hint. Just keep this as equation 1, equation 2. Subtract equation 2 from equation 1. You will be getting percentage marks. Okay, so you will be getting percentage. Calculate any of the percentage, either student 1 percentage or student 2 percentage. You will be getting what each percentage if you subtract equation 2 by equation 1. Then what are you supposed to do? After getting percentage, use the percentage and get this mark. That is your passing mark. So this is your hint, and I mean that is your passing percentage. This is your hint. So I hope you like this video. So comment the answer below, and thank you for watching. Bye.